and know that you can give quite a bit of value in explaining what pain is. You know, the pain science guys is some really solid stuff. Look, I grew up in the 90s, G.I. Joe, knowledge is power, right? They stole it from Aristotle. Half of solving a problem is fully understanding the problem. So breaking down, when did this start? I also saw this other, I'm just going to quote everything right now, but I saw this book called Everything is Forever Until It Isn't. So same thing goes for, like, I'm healthy. My back doesn't hurt. I feel like this is forever until it isn't. The same thing goes for pain. When people are in pain, and this is just some general pain science, they believe more or less that pain is forever. Honestly, I don't know if you've ever been in pain, but you're like, this is my situation now. I'm here. I'm in pain. It's not going away. Until they can telehealth, online visit you, and you get to tell them, look, this is how these injuries go. Blah, blah, blah. You can talk about a disc in pretty succinct and clear ways. The first 3 weeks look like this. The next 3 weeks look like that. The normal healing process, the inflammatory process, these last particular ways. Now, if we can take another step back, here's another title of a book that I saw that I need to buy. My Amazon wish list during this quarantine is going crazy, by the way. But so besides Everything is Forever Until It Isn't, it's What Happened Before the Beginning. So this is a little bit, Bobby and I were kind of talking about, we were texting back and forth about quantum physics, quantum mechanics. Before the beginning, what happened? So, like, before you were hurting, what were you doing? You know, before you flare, patients will say, this hurts all the time. My pain is constant. And by the way, they believe that their pain is at a 10 all the time. Accept that. Believe that what they're saying is true and go, okay, so does it ever spike up? Does it ever go down a little bit? Oh, you know, let's dissect and see okay, I can't reach down and touch my toes. Okay, great. Let's talk about strategies for flexion, right? So then you have an in. And so you have to find out what happened before the beginning. Sometimes I'll say to my patients, okay, treatment 1 is done. The first visit, I like to talk a lot. We get to know each other. We try to figure out their injury. We get some tests. I get a battery, a list of things I need to work on. They can work on with the rehab. We'll do a little work, but then I go, look, between this visit and the next, I need you to pay attention to not particularly when it hurts. It's going to hurt again. I didn't fix you today. When it hurts, I need you to rewind in your head 30 minutes, an hour, go back in time and figure out what was happening. You know, when your car runs out of gas, you don't go, this spot on the highway, I hate this spot. It's not that spot on the highway. It was 20 miles ago when you passed up the last chance for gas that the problem is. So there's just some point where the gas runs out, and then you need to figure out what happened before the beginning.